He had abandoned his dreams of a higher education and resolutely trained in Madras for 10 months to qualify. Yes, the Reverend had kept his word and given him a position as a gymnastics instructor, complete with the promised salary. But his father's employment was terminated to make room for him. His family of 11 had barely enough for food and education. Paramanantham determined to find something better, but all his efforts had been useless. Until now.
I was the youngest and intimidated by everyone's height and physique. Paramanantham, come forward. The rest of you can go home. My surprise and joy knew no bounds.
The Reverend had encouraged Paramanantham to return to Madras for an exclusive interview. Contestants had arrived from several districts and performed before a committee. The government would pay a salary of 40 rupees per month.
The committee said to me, "You are only 20 years old and have only 2 years of working experience." What a slip between the cup and the lip. I fell into a deep depression. My greatest asset was my physical strength. People travelled to watch my gymnastics. What was the use of having a certificate for passing in the first class? What was the use of being famous, being ranked number 1 among the other bodybuilders? One question gnawed at my heart. Is this wage all my abilities are worth? One morning, it was around 12, when I was in class. I had given my students some writing work and I was sitting behind my desk. As I sat there, I could hear God speak to my heart. "I have loved you, and I have also given my life for you, but you have not sought me, neither do you know me, nor do you love me." If I had just thought of these ideas, there would not have been such a great change in my life. Even if a powerful preacher had spoken this to my face, it would not have made such an impact. God Himself spoke. "Lord, what you said was true. Even though I was known as a Christian all these years, I have not sought you, neither have I known you, nor do I love you, Lord. Lord, I want you to know that from this moment forth, I belong only to you." No one in the whole world knew what had happened. I confess that it was not by my parents or by the regional missionaries or by any pastors that I was saved. Jesus Christ Himself spoke to me and He saved me. This saving change occurred in 1897.
His soul burned with a new purpose. His worship spilled into beautifully crafted poetry that became some of the early Tamil Christian hymns. Penning Tamil hymns in the days of British imperialism, when Christianity was easily confused to be yet another Western fancy, Paramanantham Iyer was proof that there was nothing Western to knowing Jesus Christ, who transcends all cultures and answers directly the cries common to every human heart.